happen, and then Tormund smashes his fucking head in. That's me right there, supposed to be protecting him, but hey, it was my first day, give me a break. I also didn't, like, you know, working on Vikings, we shoot two different versions of the show. We shoot the under 18s version and the over 18s version. If you guys are from the States and you watch Vikings, you have an edited version that shows less gore and less nudity and all sort of stuff. The Europeans who watch Vikings, you guys get the real stuff. We shoot about 4 or 5 extra minutes per episode. And I just didn't understand, I didn't realise, I totally forgot that Game of Thrones, they curse, you know? And as soon as that Lord of Bones opens his mouth and starts cursing, we're all like children in school, just laughing. So that was the first scene that we shot. The next scene, because Hardhome was such a kind of flashy massacre shooting that stuff, the next scene that you guys see me in is when Jon and the Knights watching the wildlings get to the wall and they're looking for passage into Castle Black. In the shot, if you're looking for me like some sort of bearded Where's Wally or Where's Waldo, I'm about 12 feet away from Kit Harington in the shot. It's not a restraining order. I mean, it might be now, he's fucking gorgeous. Did you see his arse? Yeah, never mind. So yeah, it's just because I'm 6'4" and he's beautiful. He's a little bit shorter than that, you know, but you know, it evens itself out really. So that was the last scene we shot for season 5. I then returned to Vikings for season 4. We shot 20 episodes of Vikings for that year. We shot from March to March, but while the filming for Vikings was happening, I got a text from Game of Thrones to come and work for season 6. They wanted to film the largest battle the television had ever seen. Season 6, episode 9, the Battle of the Bastards. So for the people who have seen it, if you guys are interested, we actually shot that episode first. Because of the big secret they had to hold whether Jon was coming back or not, we had to shoot it first so Kit Harington could go to Belfast and disappear before anything happened. So when you guys found out in June of 2016 the actual fate of this character, we had already known in August of 2015, because that's when we shot the episodes. So we knew for like 9 months before everybody else. The only people who didn't work on the show who knew what was going to happen was Barack Obama. He called Dan and Dave and said, I'm the president and I also love Game of Thrones, so tell me. And they were like, well, you're the president, so okay. Everyone else had to be sworn to secrecy in that sort of way. So we shot episode 9 first. If you guys are rewatching season 6, you will see me in parts of episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 and 10. Only because he's writing it down, I'm doing it really fast. Yeah. And yeah, I then returned to Vikings for season 5. They shot 20 episodes for season 5 again. Not in the first 10 because I was working on season 7 of Game of Thrones. If anybody has seen season 7, I do make appearances in episode 1, parts of episode 5 and parts of episode 7 as well. If you guys want to know when and where, ask me in the forest or anytime else. I'm obviously not going to publicise that on the bus in case someone hasn't seen the show, seen that series. And Vikings season 6 has started already. They're filming right now. That's why I'm 2 days away from retirement, as I'm going to sign up and start working on Vikings for the next couple of months. But then yesterday, just yesterday, I got a text from Game of Thrones to come and work for season 8. And that's all I'll say about that for now. Yeah, so yeah, I can't say anything, sorry. Like even my boss, he obviously works for Game of Thrones Tours, he's like, oh, so when the filming dates start? Don't know. I totally know, like, yeah, loads. Anyway, so that's it. If you guys have any questions or anything about the shows, the filming for Game of Thrones will start very soon, is all I'll say. So the cast will be in Belfast. If you guys are going to Belfast, you may see some of them. If you see any of them on the tour, please don't like molest them and stuff, alright? Leave them alone. We have had like incidents where Jaime Lannister was in Tollymore Forest, Christian Nairn who played Hodor, Sean Bean who played Ned Stark was in Castle Ward one day, and so so you know, don't like attack them and stuff, no? They're like deer. If they approach you, then you can pet them. I don't know. Yeah, just, yeah. Never mind. So if you guys have any questions about Game of Thrones or Vikings or anything like that, and the people who are fans of Westworld parts of season 2 will be shot here, and they are also looking for people with long hair and beards to apply for the show. It's pretty much the best thing I ever did. Just grow a beard, everyone. It's great. I'm now a sponsored beard model as well, which is the most ridiculous fucking thing in the world. Yeah. But yes, anyway. So if you guys have any questions, if you want to see some pictures from behind the scenes or whatever of me in the show, save you guys writing down a whole diary of when you need to go back and look at the split second that I'm in the show. I'll show you so you can help it through it. And if you guys want to hear any sort of facts or theories or stories about the cast, or where you ladies can find Jason Momoa when he's in Dublin, and all that sort of stuff, just don't be afraid to ask. I'm with you guys for like 9 hours. It'll give you guys, obviously I can show you guys the DVD about Battle of the Bastards, you know, that'll tell you guys some of the stuff, but it won't tell you that, you know, after the first week they stopped letting us shower because it was wasting the makeup artist's time reapplying all the mud and blood and horse piss and shit. So it does make sense, yeah. It also made the place fucking stink. So about 75% of the 1,200 people in the crew just stopped showering. Most of the guys, to save money, would sleep in their cars. So they'd sleep in their cars for 3 weeks. The average day working on Game of Thrones for that sequence, if you guys are interested, it was a pickup in Belfast city centre at 1 AM. We'd get on the bus and then we'd work all the way through from sunrise to sunset, and we'd be back in Belfast city centre at 9 PM the next day. And that was 1 day's work, and we did it for multiple days in a row, up to 17 days in a row, I think. My brain's mush now from not sleeping. So all the guys that you see in that sequence are on about 20 hours of sleep in a week, stuff like that. So it's really, really hard, really difficult. You guys can hardly show up at 7:45 really, so imagine trying to show up at 1:45. So yeah, I'll be telling you guys all different facts. For example, the guy who plays Benjen Stark, the actor, is actually deaf, and he has to wait for lip reading cues, so he'll read the actor's lips and then know that's when he needs to talk. Jorah Mormont, Ian Glenn, is actually fluent in Dothraki now, so he doesn't get scripted lines anymore. He just speaks Dothraki, and then they write the script of how to reply to his words. You know? So it's really, really cool. I'll talk to you guys all later on. I'll show you guys all different stuff as well. But now it is time for the quiz. Has everyone got a quiz sheet and a pen?